Midjourney is famous for turning text into art. But as of June 2026, they're attempting to solve one of medicine's hardest problems: full-body imaging with consumer-scale hardware, spy economics, and a 9-person team. Instead of a hospital-grade MRI, they're building a full-body ultrasound computational tomography scanner and placing it inside a high-end spa. First location's already leased, a 4-story, 24,750 square foot space in San Francisco designed by the firm behind Iceland's famous Lagoon. At its core is industrialized ultrasound. Scanner features a 70-centimeter ring wrapped with 358,000 transducers, each the size of a grain of sand. These sensors fire in less than 100 million times per second, and to avoid the chip foundry bottleneck, essentially starting their own massive computer chip factory, Midjourney licensed Ultrasound-on-Chip modules from Butterfly Network, paying $15 million upfront and $10 million per year. Founder David Holz calls this a Gen 1 version and plans to move to custom silicon by Gen 3 to reduce reliance. Experience feels like a hot spring bath, but the physics is unforgiving. Ultrasounds reflect almost completely off air, which is why standard exams use gel. By submerging the body, water acts as a giant coupling layer. Sound moves through water at 1,481 meters per second, over 4 times faster than in air, carrying acoustic energy into the body rather than bouncing off the skin. Midjourney describes it as being surrounded by 500,000 dolphins using echolocation to see you at once. Reconstructing a 3D map from this acoustic mess is a huge inverse problem. Scanner ingests 17 gigabytes of raw data per second. Resolving a single cross-section requires processing 40 gigabytes of measurements. To handle this, they use 21 servers with a combined 2 petaflops of power. The prototype is currently limited by bandwidth, held together by 40 USB 3.1 fiber optic cables. While a scan now takes 20 minutes, public target is 60 seconds. They're also applying the same lean approach that took their image gen business to $200 million in annual revenue with only 9 people. To bypass strict FDA diagnostic regulations, they're launching as a wellness device. Instead of diagnosing cancer on day 1, they will provide body composition maps, highly accurate 3D visualization of muscle, fat, and bone. Clinically, ultrasound has 2 undefeated enemies: air and bone. Scanner cannot see deep into the lungs or through the skull into the brain the way CT or MRI can. Radiologists also warn of harmless findings that could lead to unnecessary anxiety and invasive procedures. If the plan works, Midjourney intends to deploy 50,000 scanners by 2031. This would create the largest longitudinal map of human anatomy ever assembled, using terabytes of data per person to drive future AI models of human biology.